Welcome back, everybody. This is the Faust Counter Reviews, and today I thought I would do something a little different. I thought I would check out a non-Star Wars game. We're going to check out Elite Dangerous. Now, hear me out. Elite Dangerous is not the most intuitive game in the world, but I used to play it a couple years ago, and I kind of got out of it. It's not intuitive. It's a hard game to get into, but I played the original. My oldest brother played the original. He still plays. He plays Elite Dangerous now, and I thought about getting back into it because I love space, I love science fiction, I love Star Wars, and this game is like Star Wars Squadrons on steroids. So if you were actually flying a spaceship, this is probably what it would be like. So let's go ahead and check out the tutorial. We're gonna run through that. I'm not gonna say really quick. That'll take about 40 minutes, maybe less, but trust me, it's well worth your time to go through the tutorial. So no judgment. I fumbled around quite a bit doing this tutorial. So yeah, you'll see. Auto launch to begin.
One of the ways that technology allows us to appreciate the good things in life. Other applicants are departing for their own evaluations, but this isn't a race. Each of the coming stages can be completed at your own pace.
Right. Heads up, this game is not intuitive. So if you want to play Elite Dangerous, be prepared for a lot of, oh, they did not explain that when I started the game, everything. You will look up tutorials for hours, but it's worth it. There are a lot of things to take note here. This is a small tutorial to kind of prepare you for how things are going to go.
Remarkable, isn't it? For so long, humanity gazed up at the stars in wonder. We're not distracted by one of Earth's many wars. And now, we glide between them without a second thought. Here we are. Your first task is to demonstrate basic ship movements. The ship's trajectory is primarily controlled by pitch, yaw, and roll. Perform each of these now.
Pitch, yaw, and roll. And trust me,
good.
You will
now
want
increase your
a
throttle to
HOTAS
accelerate
system. When you're playing this game, you do not want to play with a controller
Decrease the throttle to
or a
resume
mouse.
stationary position.
You will want a two-hand stick. So I'm not sure what this guy... Oh, maybe I'll throttle to 0.
Your throttle can also be pulled back from 0 to engage reverse thrust.
Reverse thrust. Yep.
As before, push the throttle in the opposite direction to cease moving. Inputs confirmed. Looks like you've got the hang of individual controls. Let's see if you can put them all together. Your next task is to guide your ship through a series of checkpoints.
Woohoo!
Head towards
Basic
the
Flight
course,
101.
the target indicator. The course weaves through an orbital structure and is designed for the novice pilot.
This game is super fun once you get the hang of it. I played this game for hours when I worked. There was a job that I worked a few years
Going through
ago,
the center of the first checkpoint, you'll notice that they
and
change
I was in
color
charge
as
of
you
a
fly through.
facility, and I worked all kinds of crazy hours, and I hardly had any time to myself. And when I did, this is what I did. I played. It was very relaxing.
Comfortable speed while you familiarize yourself with the controls.
So it is good to play a game relaxing, and it could be relaxing if you want it to be.
Rolling and pitching together is the most efficient
It can
way
be
of turning
stressful if you
rapidly.
want it to be. Ooh.
If you feel like you aren't in full control, zero your throttle and take a moment to get your bearings.
Ooh. 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 Wow. That was harsh. Let's go around the other way. I didn't do it right. You have to go through these rings the right way. The game is very to the point with physics and science. So if you're full thrust in space, since there's no gravity, you are most definitely not going to have full maneuverability. So there's a sweet spot, kind of like Star Wars Squadrons, where you have full maneuverability when, let's say, your throttle, you see my throttle go up and down. It's that little yellow ring right there, that little line.
See the blue marker beside the throttle gauge? This indicates the optimum turning speed.
Well, sort of. I mean, I changed my HUD color, so the HUD will be, the little marker will be blue for people who just start if you didn't change your HUD color. I changed mine so it's yellow instead of blue. Normally the dashboard, the lights are all orange. After staring at that for a few hours, your eyes bleed. So I changed it to blue, you know, because blue is great. At least I think so. But this game is definitely not for everybody.
You're approaching a particularly sharp turn, so I advise slowing down to prevent any mishaps.
Sounds like he knows me. I want to slow down. It's good to do this tutorial, especially if, one, if you've never played, and two, if you haven't played in a while, because there are a lot of things that you will figure out. You're like, yeah, I'm probably never going to do like this, for instance, in the game, or just full throttle it, blah, blah, blah.
Your ship's boost function greatly increases your speed, but use it wisely.
Boost time.
That's the last checkpoint. The Sidewinder is an agile craft, and you handled it well. A new icon has appeared on the sensor display in the center of your dashboard. This represents a nearby beacon, which you'll soon scan as part of your evaluation.
Ooh.
Target the beacon before we continue.
Target. Been a while. Target the beacon. It's been a while, folks. No judge. Don't judge me. It's one of these buttons. Hmm. It's around here somewhere. I have like 1,000 buttons on this thing. How to target. I
scanner to
cheated.
analyze the beacon, but you need to deploy hardpoints first.
Oh.
Good. Most external modules are installed on hardpoints, including weapons.
Ooh, weapons.
Control is back with you. The beacon is relatively small, so you'll need to position yourself close to it. Watch your speed here. We intend to scan the object, not become one with it. You can scan the beacon now.
Mouse one or...
Well done. The data link scanner is a versatile tool that connects with network interfaces and various data points. You need to move to another area of this star system to continue your assessment, pilot. Rather than travel for the next year using your thrusters, you can employ the ship's frameshift drive to increase your speed by a few orders of magnitude. First, ensure that the ship is correctly secured. Your landing gear, cargo scoop, and hardpoints must all be retracted. When you're ready, throttle up and engage Supercruise.
Ah, yeah, frameshift drive.
Frameshift drive charging.
How could I forget?
4, 3,
Hey, one.
engage.
And they didn't have this when we were playing back in 1984.
All readouts look good. You're now accelerating towards a velocity comparative to the speed of light, measured in c. Supercruise is used to navigate within a star system, allowing you to cover significant distances in minutes. Usually you'll retain control in Supercruise, but on this occasion your ship's computer is following a preset path.
Right on.
This is a good time to familiarize yourself with a couple of the cockpit panels available to you. In the top left of your HUD is the comms panel, which displays pilot communications and contacts across several channels.
Right. You can
The top
chat to
right
other people
is
while
your
you're
info
playing,
panel.
like any other
Entries here
MMO.
mostly relate to your ship's status, computer messages, and events happening
Computer
around you.
messages, anything happening in the galaxy that pertains to you or to your area.
Ah, there we go. Welcome to Lightspeed.
You're in trouble. Someone's after you. You have a message, you got a bounty. Bounty on you, or you collected a bounty. Your money will be displayed up there. It's pretty cool.
Watch the distance and speed markers on the dashboard. These are used to help you accurately disengage at your destination. Your next lesson will introduce the basics of combat. Several static and mobile targets will be provided around the decommissioned megaship. We'll also cover some situational information about weaponry and target tracking. And yes, you'll get to shoot those weapons you saw earlier.
I love it.
Astronomical bodies have a gravitational effect on the FSD, reducing your ship's speed. The closer the body, the greater the effect.
Gravity's a thing, folks. Boom.
The frameshift drive is disengaged. Welcome to the combat zone. Before you start shooting, however, try analyzing the megaship with a data link scanner.
Really need to fix that targeting.
Well done. It's often worth scanning objects you're unfamiliar with to learn more about them. Next, you need to activate your weapons by cycling to a different fire group. You'll notice that your weapons are now listed on your HUD. Fire groups allow you to manage supply runs out. Meanwhile, your laser will fire until the capacitor is depleted, at which point it will need to recharge. Quota achieved. Let's dial up the challenge a notch, shall we?
Sure.
An unmanned craft has arrived nearby. These drones are used by the Pilots Federation as target practice, and they're quite harmless. To continue, bring the craft into your sights and open fire.
Oh yeah, combat is not like it was in Squadrons. That's for sure. Boom.
Target destroyed.
Oh.
Nice work. You may have noticed that multi-cannons are effective against unshielded targets. Another craft has arrived. This one is fitted with a shield generator. Helpfully, your burst laser is a thermal weapon, which excels at stripping away a target's shields.
Not always easy to keep people in your target reticle. If you look at the ship on the left of my dashboard here, being the target ship, you see the little rings around it disappearing? Those are the shields.
Target shield is offline.
Now we're going to go in with cannons and finish the job. Man. There we are.
Target destroyed.
Oh!
Consider me impressed. Your final target has dropped into the area. This time your opponent will fight back,
Uh-oh.
but its damage capability has been greatly reduced. Your target will not react until it registers shield damage. Engage when ready.
It's hard to tell if they're on the other side of structures or not. Strip away those shields and then hit them with cannons.
Shields offline.
Yeah, target shields offline. Is that 19%? Remember, hit that sweet spot, kind of like Star Wars Squadrons. He's toast.
Target destroyed.
That was
Nice.
the last target. Even if you're planning on a peaceful career, understanding the basics of combat is vital for a pilot's long-term survival. For advanced combat information, you should refer to the pilot's handbook, which we'll cover in more detail soon. The next step of your evaluation involves a hyperspace jump to a neighboring star system. On this occasion, your ship's computer has selected your destination for you. We'll cover selecting destinations manually soon.
Nice.
The lock indicator on the bottom right of the dashboard is active. This means a large object is in close proximity, preventing you from engaging the FSD. To resolve this, throttle up to move a safe distance away from the megaship.
Right. Being mass locked
Remember, you can boost to temporarily increase your
means
ship's speed.
you're not going to be able to go into like hyperspace or frame shift drive mode.
The mass lock indicator has gone out.
until you were done, you're out of the gravity well of a giant mass of a planet, a spaceship, a station. And when you're cleared, you can engage your frame shift drive, kind of like the guy just said.
Frame shift drive charging.
Charging. Love it when she says it. And another thing you're going to need while you're playing Elite is lots of soda or tea. I mean,
3, 2,
maybe I shouldn't. I'm in my 40s. Don't you miss the days when Taco Bell was open 24 hours? They're not open 24 hours around here, man. They're open a little late. Actually, the one that we have closest to us closes at 10. Woohoo, a star! Don't fly too close to the stars.
Technology has made the task of leaping between star systems appear trivial. Never let this simplicity distract from the marvel humanity has achieved. Your next stop is Quello Station. This time we'll employ the Supercruise Assist module to guide your approach.
Sweet.
Open the external interface panel to your left and select the Navigation tab. Highlight the starport in the location list and then select Supercruise Assist. It's the second option.
Highlight the star. Helio Station.
If you're lost, exit the external panel and start over. You can take your time to familiarize yourself with the panel controls.
It's been a while. Is it selected? Oh, it's not. Who's Butch? Kyoto Station. D. Select the Supercruise Assist.
With the destination selected, throttle up and aim towards your target.
Sorry.
The compass to the left of the sensor display
It's
will
been
help
a
you
while.
orient yourself.
Ah.
Good. Your ship is now bound for
Showing you guys the
colonization.
tutorial is more painful than the tutorial itself. Yeah, actually really do love this game. I just haven't played it in forever. And my brother plays this game like it's his game. He plays it like crazy. So
Let's take a moment to review the interface.
I'm
panel
always
to
checking
the
out
top
his
of your
videos.
chair.
He has his own
The
YouTube
external
channel.
panel is primarily used to interact with the galaxy around you. For example, you can access maps, display contracts, and review nearby objects. Meanwhile, the internal panel displays information about you and your ship.
Right.
You can adjust module functions, check your records, and access the codex, among other things.
Go to reach the station.
New pilots often wonder what their first step into the galaxy should be. The pilot's handbook is a great source of help in this regard. It details a variety of professions and how to outfit your ship for them. The handbook also offers advice on various ship functions that aren't covered in this evaluation. You can find the pilot's handbook in the codex, accessible on the home screen via the internal interface panel.
Yeehaw. You know, I want to play this game in VR.
The trails moving around you are FSD wakes. Your ship is also emitting one. The position of each correlates with their respective sensor display icons.
Yep.
Just a moment. It seems Supercruise Assist has disengaged. Where were we? Ah, yes. In a moment. Welcome to Quello Station.
Yeah.
This is the final stretch. You'll dock here shortly, but I'd like you to position your ship near the starport's access corridor first. Starports are the backbone of humanity's operations throughout inhabited space.
Yeah.
They provide mission boards, the commodities market, a number of specialized contacts, and various ship facilities.
This is where you get missions, where you sell loot, you fit your ships, you fix your ships,
Good.
buy new
Ease
ones.
off the throttle and hold position here. Oh, and try not to block the access corridor. We'll be using the docking computer for this landing.
Right.
You can always dock manually in future, of course, but practice in a training simulation first. Whichever method you use, all ships must seek docking permission before approaching a landing pad.
Right.
To request docking permission, open your external interface panel and select the Contacts tab. Then select Quello Station in the list, followed by Request Docking in the information panel.
Contacts. Request.
If you're having issues locating the Request Docking command, exit the interface panel and review your objectives.
Select Helio Station. And then request docking. There it is.
Docking permission authorized. Docking assist has been
Man,
reached.
lots of controls. I changed a bunch of controls
The compass will point towards your designated pad.
when I first started, and when I reset my
Ships need to be
save,
within 7.5 kilometers of a starport for a
it
docking
didn't
request
reset
to
my
be
controls.
considered.
So I'm going to have to go in and reconfigure everything because I have discovered I like things a little different than I did when I first started playing. So yes, love your HOTAS, love your setup, because there are so many different things in this game to get wrapped up in. It is unreal. So, if you've never played Elite Dangerous, if you've never played a flight sim, watch tutorials.
The docking
Don't get
computer will now
overwhelmed. There's
demonstrate
a
safe
copious
landing
amount of
procedure.
information for you to
Let's
ingest.
review what it's doing.
This is not for somebody who does not like space,
Landing gear must be deployed.
or
The
harsh
right
consequences
dashboard
for
indicator
things
lights
you
up when this
do.
has been done.
Landing gear deployed.
It is not an intuitive game. Absolutely not. And yes, I recommend a docking computer even after you get used to playing the
display
game.
will switch to the precision approach display, which helps you accurately set belly down on the landing pad.
Belly down. Yeah.
Docking procedure complete. Engaging pad restraints. Let's get your ship ready.
Congratulations, Commander. Your evaluation has been successful, and
Yay!
a license is being assigned to you as I speak. We just need to finalize your credentials. Enter the hangar to exit this evaluation.
Enter hangar.
Announcement. Security surveillance is in effect at this facility.
Select enter hangar to complete your assignment.
Any detected acts of violence will
Hopefully
be
it's one of
met
these.
with an appropriate response.
Go to hangar.
It's time to blaze your own trail across the galaxy.
Like I said, it says enter. It doesn't tell you how to do it. It just says go there. So you're like hitting buttons. What does this do? Oh no, we're going to blow up. Yeah, no. Just make sure. Just make sure that the things that you're pressing isn't like self-destruct or something. All right, commander name. Your commander name is permanent and cannot be changed. So when you put in your commander, no lie, you start this commander, it doesn't change. This is Commander Foul Scoundrel. That will stay forever. There's no going back and changing it. There's no, hey, Frontier Help Desk, help me change my pilot name because I no longer want to be called Eiffel 44 Blue 2, right? No, so think about it. Once it's entered, it's forever until you reset your save, and in which case, erases that pilot name and erases all your money, all your ships, and all your progress. So I started over. I threw out 46 million credits just to start over. we'll get it back. There are faster ways to gaining credits, but when I started, I didn't use a lot of fast methods. I wanted to do courier missions. I wanted to do combat missions, and I highly suggest you do not do combat missions when you start. Learn to fly. So, I will be the foul scoundrel. Duh. Foul scoundrel. And you can choose whether or not you are a guy or a gal, a dude, a duet, a gentleman or lady. I will choose a gentleman. A guy. I am good with it. Now, this is your ship. It is not great. It's a dumpster fire. I recommend you get yourself a ship. Not this. As soon as you can. This is not a combat ship. We're not going to fly out there and start taking people out. No. Stock Sidewinder. It may look cool. It is not. The coolest thing about it is that it's only 1,000 credits and that it slightly resembles an old style Cylon Raider from Battlestar Galactica. That is so cool. But other than that, it's a Korean hatchback. Yeah. Alright, well. This is your movement speeds. Yeah. Nothing much to say there. Sorry, folks. It's just bad. Continue. Ship name. Oh. Ship name. What are we going to name this ship? We got to give it something, right? The scoundrel. Scoundrel scuttle. Ship ID plate. Whatever numbers. Don't matter. Oh, gosh. How about that? A 102. Choose a name for your ship. That's it. We will change that. Right. Remember, folks, everything's important. Everything's important. Oh, yeah. All of your stuff. Even dates. That's an important date. Continue. Not going to tell you why it's important, but I needed to make sure because, you know, can't have anything the same as it was before, right? All right, now you can modify how your pilot looks. You can modify how your ship
Welcome
looks.
to your new ship, Commander.
Right.
Your pilot's Federation license has been issued, and you're free to traverse the galaxy as an independent pilot. Before launching for the first time, allow me to quickly introduce the basic interface for mission contracts. Almost all pilots will use the mission board at some stage. A contract has been assigned to you. Active missions are displayed in the Transactions tab of the external interface panel. This time you'll need to travel to Mawson Dock in the Dromi system.
Morrison Dog.
You can select these destinations on the navigation screen of the external interface panel. If you'd like to practice your journey first, I recommend the training simulations accessed via the internal interface panel. To review what we've discussed, select your comms panel and scroll through the recorded text. I'll contact you at Mawson Dock if you decide to complete this mission. If you choose to take a different path,
Right. Mawson's Dog. This game is forever going to be that one thing that I'm not going to get right the first 8 times I play it. Mission. Welcome to the galaxy. Yeah. Open galaxy map. Go to Mawson's Dock. And you want to go to this is Dromi system. Plot route. And you can just hover over anything and your cartographer, I'm sorry, your map, galaxy map. You hover over it, you hover over everything, it'll come up with a, hey, this is, you can plot a route, bookmark it for later. It'll tell you different things about it. But first and foremost, we need to get there. So, good place to start. It's an easy 10,000 credits. Nothing to it. A complimentary gift. Pilots Federation is pleased to offer a Sidewinder paint job to all licensed blah 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 blah. Yay! And you have your pilot's license. Yay! We are now a pilot. Doesn't that just make you so happy? See, if you want to access stuff like that, you got to go to the hangar. And that, actually go to your library. Starport services, actually go to there. Nope. And it'll bring up the welcome to this station. And you can go over to your library, which will bring up your ship. And this is where you can refit your ship with all kinds of cool stuff. Paint job, browse, it gave you a paint job. I did pick up a complimentary paint job from them, but anything highlighted in blue you got to pay for, so that's the in-game currency. And most of these are really cool paint jobs. Don't waste your money on a paint job for a Sidewinder, please. Don't do it. It's like I said, it's a dumpster fire. Weapons detailing, you can choose what different colors for your weapons and whatnot. If you got cash for it. I have red. Not going to worry about getting any right now. I have 81 arc points, so I'm not too worried about it. Engine detailing, you can have an engine trail that has color, and you can have a ship voice. Every ship starts with Verity.
This is
Greetings, Commander. This is Verity, your cockpit voice.
greetings,
There's
Commander.
Victor.
This is Victor, your cockpit.
Bienvenue, Commandant. Je suis Amélie.
That is
votre
fantastic.
converse au système de communication vocale d'assistance.
I really like the fact that no matter what, you can have just about any language you want in a ship voice. That is outstanding. I don't care what anybody says. That is outstanding.
Greetings, Commander.
Alex.
This is Alex, your...
Greetings, Commander. This is Archer, your cockpit voice assistant, or COVAS.
You know what? That would be really cool if you had like Jarvis from Iron Man. Oh. There are decals that you can put on your ship if you buy them. Obviously, you need to earn arcs or buy arcs to buy those. They're not free. Trust me. Ship kits, really cool. You can put different things on your ship. Engines. Spoilers. Trust me, that's kind of cool and all, but it's a Sidewinder. Yeah, don't waste your money. Wait till you get like a really big ship. And there's Cockpit Accessories for your dashboard. You can pick up different little bobbleheads, ships, letters. You can spell stuff out on your cockpit. All kinds of cool stuff you can put up there. Really neat. Kind of gives it personality. Alright, folks. That is Elite Dangerous. That is the tutorial when you start. I'll probably head over to Mawson Station at some point. We'll make a video on that, but y'all get the picture. It is not intuitive. You saw me fumble around. No judgment. Don't judge me. Okay, that was the tutorial for Elite Dangerous. And yeah, it was, yeah, you just saw it, so you know, right? Like I said, if you know, you know. I love that game. I like how real it is in a scientific, almost sci-fi kind of way. It kind of harkens back to like the old-time science fiction movies we watched back in the 70s and 80s. Kind of like, it reminds me of Outland. If you've never watched, I'm showing my age. Outland with Sean Connery. Excellent movie. Definitely not for kids, but that's what this reminds me of. Interstellar travel, all kind of human-made, all kind of rough around the edges, sort of experimental in a way. Still kind of like we're astronauts. So I totally love this game. Hopefully this tutorial didn't scare anybody off, but I really enjoyed it. I'm probably going to keep playing it more tonight just because I haven't played it in a while, and it just I'm kind of really in that mood to explore. So more to come on that. And as always, folks, whether it's Elite Dangerous, science fiction in general, or if it's from a galaxy far, far away, you're never far from a good time.